thought it would be fun to try out this Rimmel Magnify Eyes Spice Edition palette. This palette is super pretty and it's affordable, and I think that it's perfect for Thanksgiving. Without any further ado, let's get into this chit-chatty get ready with me for Thanksgiving dinner. So I have zoomed you guys in so that you can see everything on my face. I hate when beauty gurus do get ready with me's and you can't see their face, you can't see their texture. So this is what my face looks like. I have scarring all along here, up here. The face situation is not the greatest right now, but we are going to look cute today. So we are starting out with the ever so bougie Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I'm just buffing this out with a Sephora face brush. I love the way that it feels on my skin. So I bought this at the Sephora VIB sale. I should have that video up by now. Hopefully I do, but it really makes my skin look and feel its best. It is so nourishing and hydrating. You can use it as a primer, you can use it as a moisturizer. It's very dual purpose. I understand why all of the big beauty gurus are obsessed with this. I've been using this number 7 Airbrush Away Pore Minimizing Primer in my T-zone. I've noticed in the last couple months that I've been creasing really badly around the corners of my nose, so I've been using this and it's really been helping me with that issue, prevent that issue. So I really just like to take this in my T-zone area between the brows, on the nose, and then on the chin. And then with my finger on either side of the nose, I will go in and really press in that product so that it gets in there really nicely and so that my nose doesn't cake and crease and look disgusting. So that's the goal, right? For foundation today, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Radiant Finish. This is in 201 Classic Ivory, and this is a 24-hour wear foundation, whatever that means. I've been really liking this foundation lately. It sits really nicely on my skin. It wears nicely throughout the day. It's a good color match for me. It gives a good amount of coverage, not too much. It's very natural, very dewy, all the things that you would want in a foundation, and it's super affordable. So I'm going to buff this in, bounce it out, and just fast forward through this because you guys, you know how that works. You know. I was gonna do my eyeshadow first. Why does this happen to me every time I go to film? Okay, whatever. We'll do eyeshadow after we do the base, I suppose. Now I'm going to bounce over it to give it a more seamless, natural finish. And now I'm going to go in with a mix of my Tarte Shape Tape and the ColourPop No Filter. I'll show you how I use both. So I like to take the Tarte Shape Tape as my main concealer. It has really nice coverage, really nice blendability, all that stuff. I've also been loving the new Too Faced Born This Way. I don't know, I just really like the finish of this and it's a better color match for me. I like the way it looks blended out color-wise better than the Born This Way, and I'm going pretty ham with this just because I want kind of a glam, full coverage kind of look. I would not do this on an everyday basis whatsoever. With the ColourPop No Filter, I just use this to brighten. It creases really bad if I put it directly under my eyes, so I like to bring it closer down and then blend it up in and on the chin area and then down the nose and up in this area as well. We're really concealing today, just going for it because I feel like it. And this I like to buff out with my beauty sponge, my beauty blender. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and fast forward this portion as well. To set the face, we are going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder on my under eyes and then some other areas as well that I want to set. And I set my eye area as well with that concealer and then now with that powder to prep it for eyeshadow. Set the outer portions of my face, as I said, with the MAC Studio Fix to add a little bit of color back to my face. And then I was going to do eyeshadow next, but because my face is so pale, I rather go in with bronzer and blush and highlight first, just so that I don't look crazy doing my eyeshadow on camera. So I'm just going in with my Hoola by Benefit first, and then I'm going to go on top with a little bit more warmth with the Butter bronzer. I have been loving bronzer lately, especially when applied with this Sephora Pro Airbrush 55 brush. This brush is incredible. It makes my skin look amazing. It blends bronzer so nicely. I used to use this Real Techniques one, which is a little bigger. You don't have as much control with that one. And I do like that to go in with this one on top to get a less precise look. But when I first go in with my Hoola, this brush is absolutely beautiful to get like a nice diffused bronze onto the skin. I've just been loving it so much lately. So soft on the face. Sephora brushes are so expensive, but if you buy them throughout the year when they have sales and stuff, I think that they're honestly worth it. And I'm going to add a little bit in my nose and chin area as well of this product, just because I'm so pale and washed out right now, and I really want to have a good healthy amount of color on my pale skin. Can't be a ghost always. This is not a Halloween tutorial, this is a Thanksgiving tutorial. Also just using the Maybelline Fit Me translucent setting powder. This is my all-time favorite. It's so pigmented. Then I'm just bringing that down my neck as well to get a nice diffused look. I don't know, make it all seamless. And then for highlighter today, I'm going in with a mix of my Fenty Kilowatt highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, and then also my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Gleam. So all the highlight today, I feel like it. And I'm taking that with my Morphe R36 brush. I picked this up at IMAT's Toronto. I have a haul of that on my channel, so I will have it linked in the iCard above. I did like a kind of talk through comparison of my experience at IMAT's Toronto versus BeautyCon LA, because now I've attended 2 makeup related conventions, and I just compared my thoughts, what I thought of each event, and then I did a big haul of everything that I purchased. I mainly got stuff at MAC and Morphe, mainly Morphe. I got a ton of Morphe stuff, so if you'd be interested in seeing that, as I said, I will have it linked in the iCard. I feel like one day I'll look back on my makeup and be like, why is my nose shining? Why was I into that? But for now, I freaking love it. I think it's so cute. My mom comments all the time asking me why I do that. She thinks it looks kind of stupid, but I just like it on my face. I think I went a little ham today. Now I'm going in with my Rimmel Kate Moss blush palette. You guys know this has been my go-to lately. These outer 2 shades I think are perfect for fall. They're just the perfect tones. They apply so nicely. They're pigmented. They're blendable. My skin is looking so nice and smooth today. Damn, those products are such a nice combination. I'm so freaking happy that I went back to the dip brow and pomades and cream brow products. I just think that they make my brows look so nice and defined. I hate pencils on me. I just kind of want to throw away all my pencil products, to be honest. I love the way that this looks, and I just feel like it defines my face so much better than pencils. I don't know. I'm just way more into it. Now we are going to go into the shadows. I'm going to play around with a bunch of these. I've only used this palette once so far, and I was impressed with it. It swatched super nicely in stores. I'm just going to go in with this second shade in, like a neutral, and put that all over my lid with a dense packing brush, I suppose. Thinking of maybe doing a purple, but I'm thinking now that I'm going to go in with that one mixed with that one, and then maybe a little bit of that gold. To start, I'm just going to go in with this more neutrally one here. I'm just taking that into the crease, and you can see how pigmented it is. I was so surprised. Super blendable. I'm really, really impressed with these. You guys can see how it performs. I'm not manipulating it in any way, obviously. I I would definitely recommend this one. I know they have a more purpley one, I believe, and then a more neutral one. They came out with a bunch of different ones. This is the spice one, and I like the colors in this one a lot more than their other ones, but I'm sure that the formulas are pretty consistent across all of the different palettes that they came out with. I'm going to take this deeper shade, so I just went in with that one. Now I'm going in with this one beside the purple. It's a little deeper, a little more burgundy and less brown orange, and I'm going to take that in the outer V. I think, ooh, yes, that is such a pretty color. It's like a really nice dark cranberry. Then I'm just going back in with that fluffier crease brush and going over everything I just did to diffuse it out a little bit, to make it a little less harsh and more soft blended, you know. Just to keep it simple, I might just take this shade here, this shimmer, and just put it all over my lid. I just did that kind of sloppily, a little bit smoky. I was going to do liner with this and make it a little sharper, but I'm kind of liking the sloppier look, and so I'm just gonna forego liner, and I'm going to go in with these Kiss Lash Couture Faux Mink lashes in the style Little Black Dress. Super pretty and wispy, so I'm going to speed through this a little bit. I'm going to apply a tiny amount of this Hourglass Caution Extreme Mascara, apply the lashes, and then I'll come back to do the liner and liquid lipstick with you guys. While I'm waiting for my lash glue on this side to dry, I'm just going to line my lips with the Morphe lip liner in Foolish. These are my current favorite liners. They're more stiff, so they're not a super creamy formula. They're more stiff like a MAC pencil, but they have a lot of cream and slip to them, so it's easy to put on and adhere to the lips. So this is how it looks with the lashes on, and now I'm going to just finish it off by applying the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Unsettled. That is what the completed look looks like. I'll do a close-up on the eyes for you guys and the face. Super pretty, super perfect and appropriate for Thanksgiving. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this fall-inspired Thanksgiving look. It was fun to sit down and chat and get ready with you guys. These are my favorite videos to film, hands down. So if you'd like to see more, see me do a look with a specific palette, a specific product, I would love to do that. I have been really working on my makeup game off camera and on camera, and I think I'm stepping it up, especially with the shadow. I'm getting better, and I'm also getting way more into false lashes. I think that these ones are so pretty and wispy, and I love them. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like